Breon Glorp. Glorp is on Prime. Checkered. Yeah, we're gonna try and sneak in a Doom chapter at the end of the show today. Let's go green checkered. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a juicy win streak of 1. We got green stake, checkered deck. Why not us? Why not now? There's no way we lose. This is what we got. All spades and hearts and hearts and spades. If you're going to give us spades and hearts and hearts and spades, let's do some customization. Shovel Knight me? Divinity 2 original, never using it. Critical Role, never use it. We'll go Bug Snacks. All right. So basically, we're looking for a quick flusher.
Dan, you switch games more than my daughters change their clothes before school.
What do you mean switch games? We got the Balatro challenge. We got UF 050, all gold as Zarek you intended. We got the Doom playthrough. That's what we got cooking right now. We got a half sword challenge. What do you mean? Rusty, what do you mean, brother? Do you have any % off if we buy Steam games through your links? If it's sponsored, no, but it helps. Gaben doesn't pay. Epic Games pays. Steam does not pay. Artemis half day today. Artemis half day today. Blueprints, we got to run credits too. Mystic Pizza.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Rusty, thank you for the bits. What do you mean? What do I mean? How do we switch games? What do you? I don't understand that you say that we switch games a lot. You know what's coming. You've been working so hard this week for real. Why, Bartimus? What happened to the old Bartimus? The one that never worked. Play Jurina, glad you're enjoying them. We don't have any face, do we? All played face become gold. We could horse with that. We could play it. We could horse with that. We could horse with that. We could horse with that. Ooh, don't want to horse with that. With the bug snack. A. Gold me. All right, we're cooking. Wait, Bartimus, give me a quick rundown. What's going on at work right now? That actually helps us. We don't want discards. Bloodstone, I mean, Bloodstone would have carried. There's no way we lose this. There's literally no way we lose this. Just trying to be more productive. I don't know, bro. What sparked that, Bartimus? Did they institute some sort of like incentive program where like the more code you write, the more you get paid? Incentive is not getting fired. Well, that's Bartimus's story to tell. Did they come to you, Bartimus, and say like, hey, you got to pick it up a little bit? No, I'm serious. I'm not joking. You're just pushing yourself to be better. Where did you get that from? What happened? That's good. That's a good thing. I'm just asking, like, what changed? Million questions. What T Smitty, you'd be answering them if I were asking them about you, but your APM stays about the same. No, this is not a meme. I'm genuinely interested and want to know. Underscore. Bartimus, come on, Bartimus. What's that? Started working at work when used to chat? We want to know. Where should you go for motivation? Maybe to the mall or to the lake. Bruh, can you give me an hour? I'm trying to get the story into review. Come on, bro. Well, it'll be 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Hop in. It'll be a nice break. You'll come back and you'll code even better than before. Trust me. Even better than before. With everybody saying, yeah. Are you gonna hop in? I think Bartimus would hop in. I really think he's gonna hop in. I mean, and there's no way we lose this, by the way. Vouch me? Sure. Sorry, my mom called me with a quick question. Hey, where is Art? Well, we can do half elite, half star citizen. I'm okay with that. All right, he's in there. All right, let me turn Balatro down. Artemis, what's going on?
Trying to work.
So a little context. Had the pleasure of meeting Bartimus about 2 years ago at 596Con in Vegas. Very active member of the community. Some days, look, you know when Bartimus is around, working from home because APMs through the chart, getting +2s, riling everyone up. And then some days the APM is like around 10, and that's when you're at work. So notice that, you know, your APM's been really low lately, which is amazing. But you said, hey, I'm trying to be more productive at work lately. What sparked that newfound desire to be productive at work?
I mean, part of it is that I moved to a new team that's like more execution focused versus like I used to be on a team that was like more research R&D type stuff.
Like give me an example. Like
there's more freedom. We're like now we're like executing on a product, and there's more like we got to get this done in the next 3 weeks, and like I don't know, just more consistent.
When you said like when you said research, what did you used to do? Like what was your day to day? Like what would you research?
Well, I guess okay. I mean, it depends. I guess I wasn't really doing research. I was doing more developing prototypes or stuff like that.
So like you could just make up whatever you wanted and be like, hey, I'm gonna prototype this out.
Well, I can't just make up whatever I wanted, but yeah, I had a little more freedom.
Okay. Okay.
And not that this new team is bad because I have less freedom. Like it's actually better work and like feels better.
Because you so like instead of like you going into the office being like, hey, I don't know what I'm gonna do today, they got like there's a project where you're like, you got to meet this by this time or else.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So and you seem like happy about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more structured, which is I used to be in a team that had no structure, and I mean I kind of like that, but you can lose yourself and you need like, I don't know, sometimes having structure and direction and not having I don't feel like I'm not as responsible for every little thing. Like someone's always telling me what to do. Okay, that sounds bad, but
So like
there's less. Like yeah, I'm doing more work, but there's also less responsibility on me.
But how? Because you said like you used to just prototype like slop before and it didn't matter, and now you actually.
Well, I never said slop.
Oh, sorry, but I mean, you used to like you probably okay. Let me. I don't want to say that. When you're on your old team, roughly, how many hours a week did you spend in actual doing work? When your old team.
I plead the fifth.
No,
I don't know.
Like 10, 20?
40.
There's no narcs here. No, like you're amongst friends, Bartimus.
I don't know. It depends. That's another thing. It varied a lot.
Okay.
You know, so depending on what I was working on.
All right. Are you comfortable with me estimating and you saying yes or no?
Sure.
Okay. I would say based on like your previous job, I would say probably like 20 hours a week working, 20 hours a week chatting. And I'm being kind on both ends of that.
Yeah, that's pretty generous. I'll take it.
Okay. And now you're probably working 38 hours a week and 2 hours chatting. Is that fair? No. 35.5?
I think it's also partially that it's harder. Like I used to be able to chat and work kind of at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this, I get more locked in on what I'm working on, and I can't be in chat.
Why can't you be in chat? Because it's like distracting.
Like, yeah, it would. It's just harder to. I don't know.
No, I get it. But the reason I want to bring you on is because most people are like, oh man, got a new job, can't chat anymore. Like kind of like dang missile, Affleck face, etc., etc. You're like, no, I actually like it. So do you like it because like your job feels better? Is that what you like about it?
Yeah. I mean, I think it also it might just because I'm defending myself in chat because you make it sound like I got like my job's mad at me.
No,
they're like forcing
no.
me, and that's not the case.
No, but you genuinely seem like, based on what you said, that you like doing work now. Where like you actually like prefer doing work, where before you didn't like work.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's I think that's pretty rare. Like most people don't like their work.
Yeah, true. I mean, I don't know if I would say I'm like completely happy with my work.
Okay. All right.
It's better.
All right. Well, good. Well, Bartimus, We're happy for you. Is there anything you'd want to say to chat before we wrap up this call?
No. Just I love you, chat.
All right, see you, Bartimus. Have fun at work, man.
Okay.
All right, get that story into Jira. See you, bud. Chat, I think, chat, it's this. Remember when it was Bartimus Reformed? I think this actually may be Bartimus Reformed. I'm not even joking, chat. A menace in chat, but a businessman in the call. I don't think we need it. I don't think we need a negative to win this, so let's not. Ticket marked by not doing. What does that mean? No, there should be no raviolis. All face cards are debuffed. Fair enough. Sound more like Bartimus annoyed? I don't think Bartimus sounded annoyed on the call. Chad, do you? You're sullying Bartimus's reformed name. A little? Why in chat if you thought Bartimus sounded annoyed? And if no, someone type an N in chat for me. Blope! We got a blope sighting. Blope, I met twice. Blope, what have you been doing, you piece? Last time I sounded extremely tired, so I was trying not to be like that. He was choosing his words carefully. Are you front seating Bartimus's call? No, I knew. Here's what I knew about Bartimus. On his old job, I was being generous. He probably chatted 40 hours a week, worked 5 hours a week. But you know, I'm not gonna say that to him on the call, man. I'm not trying to blow up his spot. I'm not, chat. What do we got? More hearts or spades? More hearts coming. You missed everything I said about you while you're on a work call. You need to get on that old Bartimus plan. All right, we need to dial in here so we don't lose. Where's the boom guy? He's in the matchmaking services. All right, we need to start leveling up here. These jokers are not going to get it done. Maybe bonus or glass? I mean, glass is pretty nasty. We need something, man. Boom, I have a chat boyfriend. Fruit bad, you're married. What are you talking about? Chat, is he okay? He's better than okay. Catface, thank you for the 82 undefeated months, you piece of absolute. We need to get rid of Midas. Midas is not doing much for us. Joe Midas is not doing much for us. Let's go fishing here a little bit. 2 hearts, please. 1 heart, please. Thank you. Oh, Messy Life says, hey, Unk. Oh, Messy Life. Can I ask you a question? I'm just waiting for Oh Messy Life to say something. All right, empanotomy for sure, and then we'll take this into here. Chat, tell me if Oh Messy Life says anything. Tempur-Pedic me? Do we want to do these though first? Yes. Let's go. Oh, Messy Life, can I ask you a question? Hey man, loved you on the traders. Yo, Shermanator, thanks. How'd you find the channel? I like your profile pic with the nice tuxedo with the crimson tie on it. Sure, pal. Oh, Messy Life. Can you hop in the Discord? I want to talk to you live on air.
Hop in the Discord. What's that? Need advice on how to propose? Do you want to talk to someone who definitely knows? Hop in the Discord. Hop in the Discord.
Oh, Messy Life, I'm not joking. We have a Discord. Where you can hop into the voice call. You'll hop into the voice call, which will be broadcast, but just let me know when you hop in. Did he say yes or no, chat? We need to get rid of this, and we need to get rid of it now. No response yet? Okay. Discord.gg/DanGheesling, by the way. This is a good time to invite everybody saying, yeah. If you're not a part of the community Discord, whether you're watching live on Twitch right now, you can click on the pinned link. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll type the link in chat for you right now. Discord.gg/DanGheesling. It's a perfect time. Hop in there. Is he hopping in? What the heck? The Always On channel didn't miss a beat. I'm looking at it right here. It's got nothing but green bars. The Always On channel, channel 2 is always on. I saw P for R, pause for Rabbies, rip FFF. I look over there, it's green barring me. I'm not even, it was always on. It's not the main channel, chat. We have to get rid of Midas touch or we're cooked. High card 27. That's better than nothing. That's better than mutton. You need another uncommon to replace it though. You're not wrong. It's John in Tennessee. You're at a Mystic Doodoo? That's 15 though. What do you mean Mystic Doodoo? Unk said Mystic Doodoo. An uncommon will give you 1.5x mult. My wife asked if I wanted a shirt that changed color in the sun. Is that what I was talking about? No, those are called hypercolor. They don't sell those anymore. So where would your wife get one from? All your shirts change color in the sun. They go from white to dark gray. I don't understand. What does that mean? Schreckenberg, what's going on? Dan, how come you never told us you were in a movie? What is this link? Can I ask one question? Papa J, you have good brand equity. Why would you do that? Well, I don't understand. Is it because you got exposed for living in Alabama? There's nothing to be. Papa J, we need to have a clear line of communication. There's nothing wrong with living in Alabama. We get some K-Kona spam in chat. There's absolutely nothing wrong with living in Alabama. I don't understand what the big deal is. Straights, that could be pretty good, and it's a 1.5x.
Let's go.
Get rid of burglar. Constellation is better. Okay. We just want to win, man. We just want to win. Drop fortune teller for constellation. Fortune teller. Sell tarot. Why? Oh, to get a 1.5x. Ron Cresswell. Are you having a good Wednesday? I am. Is your name in real life Ron Cresswell? You've only been following for a little bit. Yes? Ron, can I ask you a question?
What's that? Need advice on how to propose? Do you want to talk to someone who definitely knows? Hop in the Discord.
Ron, hop in. What Joker did we do? We screwed something up, man. What did we not buy? What did we not buy?
Maybe to the mall or to the lake. Oh wait, I'll wait. I took her to a coffee shop. Hop in the Discord. Hop in the Discord. Where should you go on a first date? Maybe to the mall or to the lake.
Oh, wait. I took it to a coffee shop.
Flasher, flasher, flasher.
Is he hopping in, chat? Ron Cresswell, are you going to hop in? All right, so we can still save this. Foil me. Discard me. Who wants some aura? Shoot. All right, we're back, baby. 72,000. We should be okay here. Is he hopping in, chat? What? Reading explains the boss blind. Read this. There's no way we lose this run, right? All right. Vouch me. Constellation. Is that better? Ramen for Supernova? Supernova is our only malt, brother. We can't get rid of malt. Mispy. Oh, I forgot we're still getting money on that. With the funny money. The honey, money, honey. Put ramen in the back. All right. What do you mean, here we go? What do you mean, here we go? You can't just say, here we go. Honey money. The funny. What do you mean, here we go? Doesn't make any sense. Now we can go. Every money is everybody saying, yeah. You still have no idea how this game works? Let me first grade this for you. Blue is chippas. Red is specials. So this is plussing, this is Xing. So you have chippas multiplied by the red fun stuff. You want to get both more chippas and more red fun stuff. So, for example, that's a good amount of chippas, good amount of red stuff, but then these cards make more red stuff. And red stuff is fun. Feel me? Unk. Trying to get some more goldies. I was trying to get more goldies, chat. Is that greed? Why am I discarding? I was trying to get more goldies. With the flush up. Flush up. Hush up. Flush up. Hush up. Senile Walrus, what's up, chat? That's good, Unk. That's good, Unk. Uncommon. Not better than what we have. You can't just say useless. You can't say useless. Does that downfall? Does that make things? Does it make things more easy to understand? Yo, did first name, last name hop in? Ooh, foil me. We don't have G-Tune on here? Let me see what you pulled if I can do it in time. Browser source. G-Tune a browser source? Oh, we missed it. All right. All right, so we got 17 buck Chuck. Why not us? Why not now? This would not work above purple steak. Hyper Hopper, how do you know? We're built different though. It may not work for the average Balatro player, but we're not the average. We do things a little different. With the funny money. We don't need it. Wait. I thought we were on anti-8. I don't think we need it. But what if it's uncommon? Do we need it? We don't need it. We're just trying to win, man. We're not trying to go back to the stripped pog mines. It's not worth risking a loss, you know? Is there a reward for rolling the daily 596? No, but there should be. Put it on my tab. You just got 300 on one hand. I didn't know that. Otherwise, I would have done it. Try to get some money. That's funny. All right. Left to right. Left to right. Left to right. All right. Yo, his first name, last name in. We're starting to lose. We're starting to lose the momentum, the speed, the violent. Money, money. I mean, this is a good win here. We needed this. We needed this one. What channel? Ron Cresswell, you can join whatever channel you want, brother. I'll slide you in. We never miss back-to-back Wheel of Fortunes. Never have, never will. Tell me one time. We never miss back-to-back. Never miss back-to-back. Don't have with everybody saying. Yeah. All right, let's get Wes in here. Tell me one time. Tell me one time we miss back-to-back wheels. Wes, your Discord name is not the same, right?
Hello.
Ron Cresswell, what's going on, man?
Nothing much.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, good. Hey, wanted to bring you out. Number one, your Discord name does not match your Twitch name. Your Discord name is Ron Cena 3, but your Twitch name is your actual first name, actual last name.
Yeah.
Can I ask?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Can I ask about that? Like, so in a world where I'd say probably 98% of Twitch chat has like a online pseudonym, you put your first name, last name. Can I ask you like your thoughts behind that?
So I had this nickname just from when I was younger. People called me Ron Cena. It's like a John Cena ripoff.
Okay.
It came from a really funny edit that somebody made.
Okay.
Well, they just cropped my face, my middle school face, onto John Cena's body, and it became a thing.
Wait, your friends were doing memes in middle school of like actual? Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. Like, how would it be delivered to you? Was it delivered to you on your like your Razr flip phone or like your Samsung Sidekick? How was the meme delivered?
The Motorola No, it was more of a Facebook thing. I'm 25.
Okay, I got
I'll
you.
disclose that. So like, Facebook was popping back then. You know, everybody was on each other's walls.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So and then I started to stream like I would say like 2018.
You
And I couldn't
you
really
were streaming, or you started on Twitch, like just watching?
I was streaming. I'm not that great of a streamer, you know. I
Well,
just
Brother, let me just hit the rewind button the last second. So hey, so you stream on Twitch?
I do stream on Twitch.
What
Yeah.
what do you stream on Twitch?
Lately, I've been speedrunning Half-Life. I've been learning the Half-Life speedrun.
That's awesome, man. If I pull it up right now, when's the last time you went live? Twitch.tv/Ron Cresswell.
I think it was a few weeks ago. I've been very busy, Dan. I will say I have packed in like an enormous amount of life events in the past 2 years.
Okay, I got you. Do you work or you go to school? What do you do?
So I just graduated law school like 3 days ago.
My man, congrats. What kind of law are you going to practice?
I'm hoping to work for the state, whether that be a public defender or an assistant district attorney.
Nice. How tough was the bar exam?
I'm studying for the bar right now.
Wait. I thought you just said you're going to be a lawyer.
I am. I have a JD, so I just graduated from law school. Those are separate things. So when you graduate from law school, that's a Juris Doctorate degree. So you're a doctor of the law once you graduate law school.
Wait. So are you Dr. Ron Cresswell right now, and then when you become a lawyer, you lose the doctor?
No. Technically, I'm an esquire. An esquire is what lawyers are called. So
wait. When you so right now you are an esquire before you become a lawyer, or you're an esquire?
Correct.
So right now you're esquire even though you're not a lawyer.
Correct.
When you
I'm
become
not admitted to practice law.
When you become a lawyer, do you lose the esquire?
No.
Are you,
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, are you gonna make? Will you want people to refer to you as esquire?
No.
Could I call you esquire?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I won't refer to myself like The Rock in third person.
I got you. So okay, so let me ask you this. So out of all the Twitch names you could have been Ronnie Esky Ron, Esquire Ron. You went Ron Cresswell.
Yeah.
What was the decision behind like going full self doxa on Twitch?
I am under the belief that people should just be themselves. And I don't have any problem with just having my name be my name.
Got it. So if I were to do like a live audit of you to see like what, anything you said in chat, you're like, yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, so let me just take a look. Hey, good morning, Dan. Chat, have a great Wednesday. Kaiser Soze, lost all my points believing. Dan, you are concussed.
Oh yeah,
Dan,
you played the Kaiser Soze sound.
Dan, you are concussed. Elden Ring looks different than the last time I watched. This game brings out primal instinct. Lamau at Daniskins. A garrote is a method of execution and a type of weapon that involves strangulation using ligature, typically a chain, rope, or wire. Hungry Box Lamau, I know snacks. Happy partner anniversary. Do you ever play Chrono Trigger? Looks like the basement at my old house. This game is very eerie to me. Learning today that asteroid is not asteroid. About to graduate law school this May. Okay, you said that in April.
So yeah, you did the whole Rod Cresswell, and then you asked me what I do.
Okay.
And so I never got the invitation to hop in back then. I started watching when you were doing the no vig run in Elden Ring.
And that's how you found the channel.
Yeah.
My man,
That's how I found the channel.
So from one full namer to the other, because there's not many of us around there on Twitch, and as an esquire, is there anything you would say to people who may be on the fence about becoming a full name Andy but have reservations? Like, as someone who's been out there as a full name Twitch Andy, first name, last name is your Twitch name, what would you tell people who are on the fence?
I would say that you should always be comfortable with who you are, and you should stand by what you say without hiding behind, you know, an alias. Unless it's a cool alias. I'm all for really cool aliases.
Okay.
But I'm just not creative to come up with the cool alias.
I got you.
Yet. I will say yet.
Ron Cresswell, and in case, I mean, this is ultimately up to your doxa, if you're comfortable with it. Because you're a full name Andy, it's probably a little less likely. But if someone is looking for legal help in the next year, since you'll become a lawyer, can you tell us what state you practice in, or is that too far, doxa?
No, I can't give straight up legal advice. That's just like not ethically okay under the moral code of lawyers.
You can't?
You have to be a client to give straight up legal advice.
Right, but could I become your client? What would I need to type to you in Discord to become your client? Or I would need to PayPal you like $1?
Yeah, I mean, once I'm a practicing lawyer, so I'll take the bar in July, and then, I mean, I have absolutely no problem with it. I'll be in Wisconsin. Okay. Wisconsin, United States.
Can you give me, if I need legal advice in Michigan, can I pay you $1, become your client, and you give me legal advice in Michigan on stream?
No, that would not be allowed.
Why?
However, I am, because I would not be able to practice in Michigan. Each state has their own bar, their own admission process.
But you're not practicing, you're advising.
Correct.
So you can't advise me?
Advice. No, that's not how it works.
Could you give me marketing advice? Legal advice disguised as marketing advice?
No, I think if it even hinges on legal advice, that wouldn't be allowed.
What if I told you I was streaming from Wisconsin? Could you then give me legal advice?
Not if I knew you were actually streaming from Michigan.
Okay. What if you were unsure of my location?
Well, first of all, I would ask you to tell the full truth.
Okay, but as your client, I don't necessarily have to do that.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
But I have an ethical obligation to.
Got it. So if I were streaming like in front of, you know, like a cheese factory or something, then I could become your client and you could give me legal advice on stream.
If you were at a cheese factory, I wouldn't even question it. You're probably in Wisconsin.
Okay. All right. Well, when do you take the bar, roughly?
The end of July.
Okay. Well, I would imagine we're not going to see you in chat very much because you're going to be studying for the bar, unless you have like Gigabrain and you have like a photographic memory.
No, I'm not like that. And believe it or not, I have a bar prep program that I'm taking, and it's like 42 and a half hours a week of just studying.
So are we second monitor, or you're going to be mainlining the program?
Your second monitor. I think your streams are awesome. It's always great vibes. It makes me happy, makes me smile. So.
Hey, well, thanks for dropping the vibes in, and let us know in July when you pass the bar.
Okay, how about this, Dan? If there ever is a question about like becoming a lawyer or law school, you could always at me.
Okay.
However, until I'm able to practice law, I can't give any legal advice.
But can I, once after July when you're a lawyer, can I at you and ask you a legal question, and you hypothetically give what you would do, not legal advice, but hypothetical dictation?
Yes. Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. All right.
Yeah, I'll be around.
All right, Cresswell, thanks for coming on, and let us know in July.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, good
Thanks,
luck, man.
Dan.
See you, bud. Chad, we got lawyers on the East Coast. We got lawyers on the West Coast, and now we got a lawyer on the Midwest. Yeah. We got you covered, Chad. If you get into legal trouble, dial up Ronnie at 1-800-333-RON-CENA-7. Let's go. Now let's finish this off, man. Ron Cresswell, why not you? Chad, and you were worried about Hoppins, man. That's how you get to know, man. We get to know the expertise, whether you're someone like Bartimus who's going to the next level of programming, someone like Ron who's becoming a lawyer, someone like Mirbear whose grandma loves bingo and tells her to turn off the stream. There's only one way to find out. That's to hop in. Rinny X. We just beat the checkered deck on green stake. Let's see what jokers we jokered out of our gourd. Why not us? Why not now? Collection me, joker me. We're looking for green. We're looking for a green joker that just got stamped. Wax stamp. Green joker with the wax green stamp. Green joker.
The king has returned. Face with peeking eye emoji. Shaking face emoji. The king has returned. Face with peeking eye emoji. Shaking face emoji.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you the #1 longest subscriber in channel history. 144 months in a row. Unbroken streak. From parts unknown, Your Majesty. We don't see him every day. We don't see him every week. We don't see him every month. We don't even see him every year. Dirty apples. Can we get some 144x spam in chat? There can only be one. At the top of the level. Everyone's signing up. But there can only be one at the tippy top of the mountain. Dirty apples is a humble folk. Not always flashy, not always here. But when he hops in, the streak is pristine. The leader of all things brand equity. He's been to the mountain. He's been to the top of the mountain. He's been to the ethosphere. He's been pulled away for many different reasons. Marriage, kids, job changes. But at the heart of everything, 144 months ago, he made a promise to lead the charge, and he never backed down. Dirty apples. I got a question for you.
Take my measly 12 months.
Do you want to talk to someone who definitely knows? Hop in the Discord.
You only get one shot at the king, Chad. I don't know when he's going to be back. Speaking of, let me pull up the founders right now so we can flush them. Chad, this is very rare, Chad. You don't understand. Dirty apples? That's very rare.
Where should you go on a first date? Maybe to the mall or to the lake. Oh wait, I took her to a coffee shop. Hop in the Discord.
This is not just so you know, this is not accurate. I don't know how he got launched up, but that's not accurate. It's Dirty Apples, Khalif Kelly, Gravy Girl. Gravy Girl doesn't come around ever. But Cobalt's just streamer privilege. Chad, this is the High Council, man. Olgodev. Olgodev. I don't know if Olgo's here, man. Chad, I don't know if Olgodev is here.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Downfall and gifted a tier 1 sub to Michael L. Fox. They have given 53 gift subs in the channel.
Downfall and thank you for the gifted. You, you filled in Michael A.L. Fox's shield. Ogledev. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ogledev is one founder flush away from entering the High Council. Like, he's right there. Maddie Can, Baladin, Meat Blocker we see a little bit of. Every now and then Honda. Timmy Jimmy, a little bit of. Silky Hand, a little bit of. Kate's close to the High Council. Jay Reynolds. We will do a courtesy audit before we flush. A courtesy audit. Rar. 2 months, man. Chad, it's been 2 months. Because this is such high stakes right now, chat, you make the call. I don't want that blood on my hands. Why in chat to flush him and to keep him? Look, I don't want blood on my hands for Jay Reynolds. Jay Reynolds is a good chap, but why to flush and to keep? What's the vote on this one? 83%. Chat, you don't miss. Chat, you don't miss. But let's hop on chat. I may have talked to Dirty Apples one time before. But we're about to bring on our longest subscriber 144 months ago. Dirty Apples. Subscribe to the channel. I don't even know how long 144 months are, but let's bring it on. Dirty Apples, what's going on?
What is going on?
You tell me. 144 months ago, you went to a busted website called Twitch.
Like every so often, I get such a crazy intro. Yeah, like the hype is really want to come back.
Tell me you're not from Canada. You're from Canada, brother.
I am from Canada, yeah, you bet.
So let me ask this. I mean, and I know we're going into the CBS waters, but 144 months ago, what were you doing?
Well, apparently I was watching you.
But do you remember how you found Twitch?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I think that's like when Twitch was, because it used to be like something else. Twitch.tv. I don't know if it's
Justin.tv.
Yeah, Justin. That's right. Yeah. So I think it was right around then, and then yeah, I just kind of bounced around from there, and then started watching you. And then I remember, yeah, it was before you even had your sub stuff, and I don't know. I was in the stream. I think the day one you got it, the subscribe button. That used to be a thing. You know, you had to wait so long or so many people. I don't know how I got it. There was so much. I don't know, it was hard to get I guess a sub button back then, right?
It was very hard. So let me ask this. So you've been subscribed for 144 straight months, which, hold on one second. Let me see. Hey Siri, how many days is 144 months? So that's 4,382 days. Hey Siri, how many years is 144 months? 12 years. So you've been subscribed for 12 years, and a lot of things change in over a decade. You know, jobs, location, status, everything. And there's different things that pull at you. But sure. Over the past 12 years, I'm sure there's times you looked at the credit card bill and you're like, I should probably cancel this, but you didn't.
No.
Why not?
I've seen it. And I think when you asked before too, you're like, you know, what kind of keeps it going? I think I said, well, it's on auto renew, so I don't even think about it. You know, I think that is real. And honestly, I do see it. But, you know, now it's like to the point you can't let that title go now, you know. I mean, keep that status running. You
could. I mean, there's a lot of people that are waiting to snatch the top spot away, you know, but like to the people that are hopeful that maybe like, you know, your credit card expires or, you know, like that kind of thing, that could happen. Like, what do you have to say to those people?
Well, that's a rookie move because I have it coming out of my bank account. My bank account doesn't expire, so
So let me ask you this, without getting too monk-ass or too too in the weeds, what would have to happen for it to break?
I mean, I don't know. I guess I'd have to go into jail. Like I'd have to have no bank account. Like I guess I'd be asking somebody, how do you have no money? You know, how do you just all of a sudden have no bank account? I guess it'd have to be like, it'd have to come to that, because realistically, it's not a lot of money. You know, I'm happy to help obviously all these years, but yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. What would have to happen? I don't know.
Like, can I, Dirty Apples, you don't have to tell me, but like, what's your current status? Are you married, single, dating?
No, yeah, I'm dating. Yeah.
Okay. Like what,
yeah.
like what if your girlfriend said like, and let me just gonna paint a picture, okay? Just oblige. This isn't the real world, but let's just say she's the one you want to get engaged. Like you love her, and you go on bended knee. You set up a perfect Canadian date. You got the cameras, the whole nine. You propose to her, and she says, "There's nothing more than I would love to marry you, but you have to cancel your subscription to Dan on Twitch." What would you say? No judgment from me either way. I get it.
I'd say you're not the one I want to marry. You'd understand. She'd have to get it. Oh man, you know what? I think I flexed her. I think at one point, she's a little bit younger than me, but I think she, like I flexed her, like, oh, I'm on. You're my only person to subscribe to you, by the way. So it's not like I'm subscribing to a bunch of people. So. But I told her, I think at one point too, is like she knows who you were, whatever, from previous game show stuff. So it's like, I told her I subbed, and she thought it was kind of amusing, but in reality, yeah.
I mean, yeah, maybe amusing on the outside, but when you get in the weeds, like it's a feat of strength. You know what I mean? It's a feat of strength. But Dirty Apples, I want to, number one, thank you for hopping in. Number two,
yeah, man, it's all good.
Thank you.
I wish I could say I could come around more often. I know I pop in every now and then. It's probably not enough, but
no. Hey,
like I know you're more Michigan, East Coast, and I'm on the West Coast. So like,
are you Vancouver? Where do you live?
Yeah, I live in Alberta, in Edmonton area. So
what do you do for work?
So I'm on the West Coast a lot too, and
what do you do for work?
It's probably a terrible excuse because I can come on. I'm on now, but it's just.
No, it's all good. What do you do for work?
I do like safety stuff for the railway.
Okay.
So yeah, I travel the country, which is nice. It's nice to get paid and see the country. I'm away a lot though, so.
I got you.
Nothing exciting. I wish I could, the last guy you're talking to, he's a lawyer. I wish I could say something cool like that, but no, it's I've done the railway for like the last 15 years. I mean, driving a train, a conductor. Now I'm kind of moved up out of that side and into safety.
Well, I got a million questions for you about the railway, but now is not the time. Next time I see you around, I'd love to learn about the railway.
You're good, man.
But Dirty Apples, thanks for hopping in, and thanks for leading the charge 144 months ago. I mean, that's incredible.
A long time.
Yeah, it's a lot of support, man. Just want to let you know I appreciate it.
Oh, it's all good. I appreciate it. It's wild to see that you're still streaming, too, after obviously all these, not just, me subscribe, but, good on you for staying with it too, right? That's a long time to be streaming. A lot of people don't go that long either, right? So, I'm happy to help.
Yeah, I mean, you said you're surprised. Like, what do you think could have happened, or
I
what do you
say surprised, but a lot happens with anybody, right? Like you said, lifestyle changes, things changes, to stay dedicated to stream, right?
I respect.
It takes a lot.
I respect.
Right? So I guess surprise wouldn't be the right word, but just lifestyle changes in general in 12 years, right? For anybody. So, no, good on you for pumping out the content, right?
All right, Dirty Apples, man. You're a legend around these parts, and one day, maybe right now she is the one. When you get engaged,
right?
Clip this and say like, this is what it is.
This is what it is. You got to pay the iron price, right? So she knows that.
All right, Dirty Apples. Good luck, man. Don't be a stranger.
Okay.
All right, see you.
Good. Thanks,
see you. Chat, can we please send out Dirty Apples with the royal fanfare? 07s in chat, please. Dirty Apples, thank you for gracing us with your presence. 144 undefeated months. That's chat. That's a long time. Let's see the gummy. Have them type in chat. Dirty apples over here. Just type slop in chat. Something. There. Oh, look. Do we need to make a new gummy for dirty apples? He's got the 8-year badge. Where's the 9-year badge? Where's the 10-year badge? Where's the 11-year badge? Where's the 12? We should make the 12-year badge in the shape of an apple for dirty apple.
Safety statuses. He's lined up a putt to go into his coffee cup. The putt misses, and when he retrieves it, he finds his old phone under the futon with only 2 apps on it, TD Canada Bank.
I gotta make more gummies,
King
chat.
has returned.
I'm gonna reach out to the original gummy artist. 12-year, we're gonna make in the shape of an apple. All right. That's pretty good, man. That's chat. I mean, it didn't really hit until he said Unk's been streaming for, like, I'm surprised you're still going. Like, man, that's, you know what that is, man? $12 years ago, man. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I was using a Dell laptop, man. Was using a Dell laptop, trying to figure out what this interface was. Didn't know what XSplit was, man. I didn't know what any of this stuff was, man. This is what Twitch was like. You're just look at what Twitter looked like back then, man. This is it, man. Extreme crust? What do you mean extreme crust? When you look at a same camera too. If you look at a picture of you back in the yearbook, do you say extreme crust? This is a moving, living video yearbook. Like getting to watch The Big Bang. This is all I got, Chad. I don't have the original VOD files. This is it. Looks like you're typing an aim away message. Man, that's nuts. That be... Chad, this is 12 years ago. What the heck, man? Posting song lyrics as statuses. You're only 19 back then. I know, it flies by. What prompted you to start streaming? There's a whole story, but DJ Wheat. I sent a random tweet out once. I said, "Hey, I'm in Seattle. Does anyone have any Wizards of the Coast connections?" And this guy named DJ Wheat says, "Yeah, I can get you in for a private tour." That's it, man. If we don't make that tweet, I'm probably not streaming on Twitch. Isn't that crazy? What do you think you'd be doing? I don't know. Crazy how one decision can completely alter your life. Not wrong, brother. I could tell you what I would not be doing. I would not be in pharmaceutical sales. You would probably be going on that Big Brother cruise. Chad, is it BM to read a direct tweet, a direct text from someone that we don't know? Is that BM? But what if it's topical? I think it's probably, is it a, it's about the next wave of cruises. TTS it. If you have to ask, you know the answer. What does that mean? Chad, is it BM? Why if it's BM? And if no? Can you send yourself a Discord message? But here's the thing, if you're saying no just because you want me to type it in. You know? Okay, it's not BM. Okay. I put it in the dang PAX Discord. If you're in that Discord, don't look at the guy's first name. I send you an OKG, check out in the suggestions. All right. I got this text a couple days ago.
Hey Dan, my name's _. We spoke about reality cruises in the past. We are about to launch a traders-themed cruise and wanted to check your interest. We have Fergus, Bananas, Carolyn, some Season 1 talents, and are working with Siri and Court.
Chat. I didn't respond. I look, I obviously very flattered to be invited to something like that. But to be on a cruise ship, it's a lot of reality TV fans, which I'm sure that everyone's super cool. I just don't know if if it makes sense to do that. To like really just kind of do another like another sponsored thing and really promote something on a sponsorship. I've been really diligent about that, and I always want to make sure that whenever I do something, it's something that like something that I would like use or do daily. And like if I were to go on a cruise, like a reality TV cruise, I don't know that I could be like, hey, like yeah, like come on this, it's gonna be an amazing time, because I don't really know. I don't know if it's something I would do or use as much as something like the exclamation point Solar from Thrustmaster. Not only one of them, but two of them. These we're gonna use right now. Why not us? Why not now? Big thank you to Thrustmaster for thrusting a sponsorship right onto our plate for these amazing exclamation point Solar dual joysticks, giving us complete control over any vehicle, whether it's space, ground, anything in between. Exclamation point soul-r in chat. We're gonna be going back into the verse, and we'll probably do half of our time in the verse and half of our time in Elite Dangerous. But excited to have our second and final chance. Oh, I gotta turn on the overhead camera.